Mira and the Mermaid of Ojo River. In a quiet corner of the world, tucked between thick, whispering forest and the wide, flowing Ojo River, there lay a forgotten village. The people were poor, the land dry, and hope came and went like the wind. In that village lived a girl named Mira. She was alone, her parents gone, her name barely remembered among the others. She had no riches, no home of her own. But she had a voice, and every evening, she took that voice to the river. She sat on the bank, feet in the cool water, and sang the lullabies her mother had once hummed. Her song carried through the trees, across the waters, into the heart of the river itself. And one evening, the river responded. The waters shimmered, and from them rose a creature both beautiful and strange. Her skin sparkled like whetstone, and her eyes held stories older than time. She was Adiko, the mermaid of Ojo River. Your voice carries truth, she said to Mira. And truth is a powerful thing. From beneath the waves, she gave Mira a glowing shell pendant. Wear this, Adiko whispered, and you will hear what others cannot. The next day, Mira walked through the market. No one noticed her until she stopped near the chief's hut, hearing the desperate cry of a trapped goat no one else could hear. She rushed in and rescued it just before it was hurt. The villagers stared. How did she know? Is she gifted? For the first time, they looked at Mira with something close to wonder. But not all eyes held kindness. Mira's cousin watched from the shadows. She had grown beside Mira, forgotten just the same, but now Mira was seen, and she burned with envy. That night, followed her. She saw Mira by the river, speaking with Adiko. Her heart twisted with rage. She ran to the village and cried, Mira speaks with spirits. She is cursed. By morning, the village was buzzing with fear and suspicion. Mira was summoned before the elders. She stood alone under the old baobab tree, pendant in hand, her voice shaking but steady. I do not speak with demons, she said. I speak with the river. And the river gives life. They laughed, until Mira turned to the old village well, long dry and forgotten. She whispered something soft, and the well began to bubble. Then flow. Then pour with water. The people gasped. But trembling with hatred, lunged forward, snatched the pendant from Mira's neck and threw it into the river. Let's see what your river does now, she hissed. Mira said nothing. She returned to the river each day and sang. No pendant. No gift. Only her voice. 3 nights passed. And on the third, the river stirred again. Adiko rose from the depths, brighter than before. She smiled at the girl who had sung without reward, who had kept her heart pure. You never needed the pendant, she said. The river chose you because you were true. She placed a silver bracelet on Mira's wrist and touched her forehead. Now, you are not just a girl of the river. You are its voice. From that day forward, Mira became the village's guide, healer, and priestess. Her story flowed through the land like the river itself. Where there was once a forgotten girl, there now lived a legend. And if you stand by Ojo River at sunset, you may still hear her song in the wind. Mira.